everybody. Wasn't that great? I love the power of and I'm so glad that Matt kicked us off talking about why it's important and what he envisioned when he picked that theme. You know, I am so glad to be here with all of you. I'm thrilled that it feels more like July on Mackinac Island than May. And I think that this conference is going to be really productive, and I'm excited about the work ahead. This in-depth policy conference that we will have from 9 to 5, and then we'll enjoy really in-depth policy discussions later at the Pink Pony, right? So Mark Cuban is here, and while there aren't any sharks in these lakes, there's definitely one now inside the Grand Hotel. And as a shark super fan, this is a big moment for me. The other great thing about the Mackinac Policy Conference is variety. You can attend a panel about economic development and then walk down the street, dodging manure on the way, of course, and buy an industrial quantity of fudge. Variety. But in all seriousness, it's really good to be here. And I want to recognize the Detroit Regional Chamber and all of the staff who's done an incredible amount of hard work to put this event together. We've made a lot of progress in the state of Michigan. There's a lot more good work to do. But I want to tell you a little bit about some of the things that we've done just this year. We made record bipartisan investments in affordable housing, in community revitalization, in support for entrepreneurs and skilled trades workers. We won a $3.5 billion investment from Ford, an $800 million investment from General Motors, and a $400 million investment from Nel Hydro from Norway on hydrogen in Michigan. We're bringing supply chains home, and we're creating good-paying jobs. And if you stay tuned, next week we've got a number of things that we will be announcing that I'm excited to share with you next week. But we've also, so stay tuned, right? But we've also cut taxes by over $1 billion. We've put money back in the pockets of working families. We expanded, We expanded Elliott Larson's Civil Rights Act so that the LGBTQ plus community is right. We repealed a 1931 law abortion ban that was on the books. And I've signed 3 pieces of legislation to curb gun violence and have some common sense gun policies on the books. And our work continues fixing the damn roads. Orange barrels, our state flower now, are in full bloom. We are on track to fix nearly 20,000 lane miles and 1,400 bridges by the end of this construction season. So we are doing a lot of work. We're moving fast. But the power of and is important as we think about the work ahead and the conversations that we're having here, not just for 3 days on Mackinac Island, but as we think about the next 30 years in the state of Michigan. When I look back on what we have done, we've made some generational changes because we compete with an underdog spirit and a championship swagger. It is a uniquely Michigan characteristic to be humble and to outwork the competition. So I'm grateful to be the governor of this great state. I'm more excited than ever and optimistic about our future. Our unemployment is at 3.8%. It's below 4%. It's only happened 3 times since the 1970s. 2 of those times have been in the last 5 years. We've brought home $16.6 billion of investment, 16,000 good-paying jobs, thanks to the bipartisan economic development work that we've done through the SOAR Fund. We're home to the fastest-growing energy sector and job growth in the country, and we will be the next Silicon Valley for mobility innovation. And we are competing. We're going everywhere, and we are competing with everyone to bring supply chains home, to create good-paying jobs in communities all across the state of Michigan. We are focused on the future, and it's not just one part of the state or the other, it's and. And is the answer to unleashing our potential. We need everyone to be on Team Michigan as we grow our great state and we build an economy for the future. Together, we can make Michigan a beacon of opportunity and freedom. We can show the nation and the world that no matter who you are, you can envision a path to prosperity in the state of Michigan. So I won't get too far ahead of myself. I'm just here to welcome you all. You'll hear more in the keynote tomorrow, but until then, I hope that you enjoy the conference. You have a lot of productive conversations. You meet somebody new, learn something unexpected, and have a good time and pace yourself. That's my only advice. So, thank you, and I will see you soon.
This next